もしかして大間くんがそのことを。
そんな茶番はいいよ。まだ別の犯人って決まったわけでもないし。
じゃあそれを見極める意味でも一旦茶柱さんの件も話し合ってみようか。
うん、そうだね。
The problem is Kaito could have been doing this as like a distraction from the.
Yeah. From the murdering he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
で、茶柱の件だけど、まずは何から話し合えばいいんだ。
現時点で容疑者はかなり絞られています。まずは
So, okay, I would lose the guess points if it was Kaito, but I would get a bunch of points elsewhere.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah, I'd get the murderer points, and depending on his execution, I'd get an extra point from that. 10 crotch.
怪しいのは高齢術に参加した連中だろ。茶羽ゴキブリとは
Fuck you.
高齢術に参加したのは僕と新宮寺君と大間君と夢
Why
野
was
さん
this a question?
だったらその4人が容疑者だな。
Case closed.
夢野さんってこっちでも容疑者なんだね。
Shit. Well.
まあたまたまでしょ。それよりその4人の中で特に怪しいのはやっぱり新宮寺ちゃんだよね。高
Well,
齢
he
術
did.
をやろうって言い出した張本人だからね。
確かに僕が言い出したことだけど、みんなには事前に高齢術の手順を教えたよね。事件前に全員が高齢術のことを知っていたなら、
But he'd have had more notice, right?
How would he have been able to get under Killer and then come back up in time? That's my question.
まあ
Yeah.
それはそうだけど。
それに
That, I mean, the singing would effectively be their alibi,
全てが
right?
僕の主導ってわけじゃ
I
ない
think we
よ。
would hear steps too.
Yeah.
高齢術をやる部屋を選んだのだって僕じゃなくて夢野さんなんだしさ。
You did suggest 3 empty rooms.
Yeah, and you know, Koichi falling through the floor in another room. I think
Yeah.
they were all, they were all equally prepared.
I still don't know if he killed Anji though, but
そういえばそうだったね。
そもそも高齢術の最中に殺されたからって容疑者を参加者のみに絞っていいかも疑問だよ。
うん。現場となった床下には人が移動できるだけの空間があって、しかもそこには隣の空き部屋とつながっている穴もあったんだ。
it is weird. Why is that hole there?
So they could have come from another room.
Yeah.
So the 4 in here are actually probably the least
あの穴を
suspicious.
使えば高齢術をやっていた部屋に移動できたはずだよ。
I'm wondering if whoever killed Tenko thought Kiyo would be under there, and they thought Kiyo killed Anji.
Then why kill Tenko? Oh, sorry. I see what you mean now. Yeah, thought he was under the cage.
Which to me means it wouldn't be Himiko, because she knew Tenko was under there.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be anyone in the room. However, if you were doing that, surely you would have been able to hear what was going on upstairs, so you would have known it was Tenko, right?
Yeah, but she was silent.
No, like, you would have heard them set up. You would have heard them say, who was doing what.
Yeah.
もう一人
Or
の容
alternately,
疑者
they could have thought Himiko was under there. I don't know.
Again, by the same logic, it was clearly stated amongst them who it was.
I should not have switched my fucking keyboard, guys.
ああ、僕には見えるよ。
Oh, really?
Okay.
茶柱さんを殺したおぞましき
So why was it
犯
Maki?
人の正体だね。
That would be the dumbest outcome.
Yeah, old habits die hard and all that.
犯人は高齢術中に床下を移動し、現場に忍び込むことができた人物。
高齢術中は真っ暗じゃぞ。どうやって床下を移動するんじゃ。
いえ、
How?
床下は暗くなかったんだ。犯人は床下で明かりをつけたのさ。
No, okay.
Oh no, okay.
So you thought that was it too.
Well, he is a light. Is being a light not good enough?
犯人は高齢術中に床下を移動し、現場に忍び込むことができた人物。
Maybe you should let him cook.
明かりってろうそくのこと？
キーモ君の懐中電灯機能だよ。
Oh, okay.
ちょっと待ってください。
Wait, can he see when he's even doing
あ
that?
の機能で床下を移動して高齢術中の空き部屋に忍び込んだのか。
だからちょっと待ってください。
Use snowboard, right?
ロボの機能をフル活用した殺人だね。
Think?
ちょっと待ってくださいって。
Yeah, do Because me was saying she couldn't have snuck in, but he didn't need to sneak in the room.
犯人は明かりを使っていたのさ。
それは違うぞ。
Wait, fuck you.
いや、高齢術中に床下で明かりを使ったとは考えられないよ。だって高齢術をやった
Oh yeah, we would have
部
seen
屋に
that.
は部屋
Oh,
の
I'm
隅
fucking
に
idiot.
隙間があったんだ。もし床下で明かりを
So
使
yeah,
って
what I
いたら
said after I didn't be suggested to me, but yeah, what I was
そ
saying.
こから
That's
漏れていたはずだよ。
Yeah.
where he's getting at.
じゃがうちらが高齢術をやった時は部屋の中は真っ暗だったぞ。
床下でライトは使われていないということです。それなら僕が犯人だとは言えないはずです。
Sheet.
なんだ、今回こそ
Still could have done
ロボなら
Angie
では
though.
の殺人事件だと思ったのにな。
I mean, that's open altogether.
Yeah.
この際だから言っておきますけど、ロボだという理由で僕を疑うのはやめてください。僕はロボだからって
Yeah, because he's
特
no
別なことが
dickhead.
できるわけではないんですよ。別に視力も良くないですし、腕力も頭脳もそこそこで体力もないんですから。分かった、やめるよ。なんかかわいそうになってきたし。
The idea of a robot wearing glasses is funny.
僕は同情が欲しいわけではありません。
Nope.
ピカピカ光るのはやめろ。眩しくて仕方ねえだろ。
でも明かりを使ってないとなるとあの真っ暗な床下を移動するのは難しいよ。
Yeah.
やっぱりあの床下もそこにある穴も事件とは関係ないのかも。
事件と関係ないならどうして茶柱さんの下にあった床板が外れていたの？あれは犯人が床下から茶柱さんを刺すために外したものだと思ってたけど。
Yeah.
ゴンタにしては鋭い指摘だね。だんだんこのゲームに慣れてきたんじゃない？
ありがとう。
Good job.
はい
礼を言うところじゃねえよ。こんなの慣れねえ方がいいんだからよ。
もしかして茶柱さんに夜光塗料を塗っておいて
No, this isn't Danganronpa 2. Shut up.
またまた聞いたことがあるような話でもあえてスルーします。
Fuck you.
彼女の死体に夜光
Is this like the
塗料が
throwback
つい
case
て
or
な
what?
かったよ。
だよね。だったらあの床板はどうして外れてたのかな。
そもそもその外れてた床板って茶柱の真下にあったんだよな。だったらあいつが生きている時に外されたならさすがに気づくんじゃねえのか。
So they killed her with the scythe underneath before they moved it.
どうでもいいっつうの。そんなことにこだわってても。
Do we have the location of the death wrong? We're assuming she stayed up in the cage.
What?
What if she was actually pulled under, stabbed?
No, I think they just stabbed her through the fucking thing. We had a loud thud and it sounded like wood getting. Yeah. And we
Yeah.
would have heard. She would have heard and said something.
じゃが高齢術の最中天子はずっと
Oh,
鉄
she was she?
籠の中におったんじゃぞ。その天子をどうやって襲ったというんじゃ。
And she had to have been stabbed where she was because there's blood on the fucking cage.
Yes, there is,
So-
isn't there?
In the cover.
Yeah.
What?
それはないよ。彼女はあの時までは
Oh yeah, you weren't there. I
確かに
forgot
生きてい
Kiba
た
wasn't
んだ
there
よ
anymore.
ね。
You literally answered the question on who was there.
だったらあいつが殺されたのは暗闇の最中じゃねえ。別の
Well, no.
別
She had
の
to
タ
be.
イミングって
Pets and no timing, eh?
知るかよボケ。それを考えるのがてめえらのカスノだろ。
Helpful as always.
Yeah.
俺様はゴンタが無理っつうから別のタイミングの可能性を提示してやっただけだ。
Okay. Well, does it involve time travel or some shit?
考えろ。おめえらのカスノをしこしこ働かせて俺様の黄金の脳細胞を生かせてみやがれ。
Anyway.
茶柱が殺されたのは高齢術で暗くなった時じゃね
他に可能性がありそうなタイミングはないけど、彼女はずっとカゴの中にいて、カゴを開けた時には死んでいたんだよ。
だったらカゴを開けた瞬間は
No.
いいかも。
カゴを開けた瞬間に鎌で素早く刺したんだよ。その場のみんなには見えないようにね。
やばっち。
Will you please?
うちじゃ。
じゃあユミノちゃんが犯人なんだね。
間違いな。
What's even happening over there?
開けた
Somehow fuck you.
カゴを開けた瞬間に殺すのも無理だよ。高齢術の時にカゴを覆っていた白い布の内側には茶柱さんの血痕が残っていたんだ。あの布はカゴを開ける前に取り払っているんだ。カゴを開けた瞬間に茶柱さんを刺したなら白い布の内側に血痕が付着しているはずないよね。
じゃあ間違いなの？あんなに激しく言っちゃったのに。
やっぱり茶柱さんは高齢術
Okay.
で暗くな
So
ってい
back
た
to
間に
resources.
殺されたとしか。
てめえを開
Oh,
発して。
come on.
The horn can't be contained.
Oh no. This is gonna drive her nuts.
いや、やっぱ間違いじゃねえ。茶柱が殺されたのは高齢
This
術
is
の
just
最
like,
中
alright,
なん
we
かじ
need
ゃ
to
ね
get this minigame in this trial somehow.
Miyu get horny.
Let's have Miyu be just a complete idiot.
え。今からそれを証明してやる。
Alright, you know the drill, you pay attention to what they're saying, I just slashy slashy.
Slashy slashy.
届く。中で座ってたあいつの首筋まで。
Right.
その言葉切ってみせる。
Yeah, I wasn't reading what she was saying, so I didn't know what we needed to
茶
counter
柱さ
with.
んはカ
I
ゴ
was
の
just
中
trusting
で
you
座っ
on
て
that
い
one.
たんじゃないんだ。
Then when she said that, yeah, the sitting down thing, I was like, oh, well, no.
亀のような体勢になっていたんだよ。地面に置いた目印の石を額につける格好でね。しかもあのカゴは高さが1メートルくらいあった。中で亀の体勢になっている茶柱さんを刺すには刃渡り15センチの鎌じゃ届かないよ。
じゃあ、
Yep.
また間違ったの？おう、
Oh.
恥ずかしくて生きていけないよ。
大丈夫だよ。イルマちゃんが恥ずかしいね。
Oh,
みんな
no.
と
Oh,
っくに知って
he's
るし。
laying it on now.
安心していいよ。
Wait, what?
What?
This fucking girl.
ただ今の犀原くんの話だと茶柱さんを
Well, she
カゴ
recovers
越し
for
に刺す
10
のは
minutes.
不可能ということですよね。
だったら高齢術の最中に殺せねえじゃねえか。
Oh,
だってあ
God
い
damn
つ
it.
はずっとカゴの中にいたんだろ。
No, that's what the floorboard's
そ
for.
もそも
Guys,
そうだ。犯人はカゴの中に隠れてたんじゃねえのか。ほら、 同じカゴの中にいたら高齢術中に茶柱を差し
Why
殺
is
すこともで
nobody
きんだ
thinking
ろ
that she just gets stabbed through the floorboard?
Or even pulled down or something like that. Anything like that.
She definitely gets stabbed through the floorboard. That's what the loud thud was.
私も桃田と同じ意見だよ。
Oh, fuck off.
犯人はあのカゴの中にいたんだと思う。
She's lying to get a move on, I guess?
いやいや、それはありえないよ。カゴの中には犯人が
Let's give a loose definition of inside the cage. We're gonna have a problem here.
もしあいつが犯人だとしたら、
Yeah.
そもそも隠れる必要すらないんだよ。それにあいつならいつでもカゴの中で殺すことができたはずだから。
She finally gonna suggest it?
一気にクリアになると思うけど。
Yeah. We have to do it because, you know, because it's a game. We have to.
Hard the fuck up, Shuichi. Who did it?
They could have done it any time.
Tenko? Tenko could have done it.
No, we're talking about who killed Tenko.
Tenko could have stabbed herself. At any point.
Oh, that's what she's saying. That's true. Where's she? Where the fuck is she? Oh, there she is. Okay.
There.
Okay. Wow, okay.
春川さんが言うあいつって
Okay, go
もし
on.
かして茶柱さん自身のこと？
Which is weird why the floorboard would do the floorboard thing, so.
なんじゃと？
犯人が茶柱さん自身ってどういうこと？
Wait, the culprit for her own case?
自殺ってことだよ。
Yeah.
I don't know about
Now,
this
whether
one.
there's any relation to the others, I don't know.
あいつが自殺だ
Not
と
fully buying this one though.
いろんな疑問点が一気に解消されるんだよ。
It doesn't make any sense for a lot of reasons.
Well, it could be the move on these guys need to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
カゴの中にこっそり鎌を持ち込んで高齢術の最中に自分を刺せばいいだけだから。暗闇だろうが別に関係ない。
でもよ、凶器の鎌は床下に落ち
It
て
was
たん
under
だ
the
ろ？
floor and notably far away. Right?
Yeah.
茶柱が自分で自分を刺したなら
Also, she would have to throw it under after stabbing herself.
Yeah.
And generally, when you stab yourself in the back of the neck, you don't have a lot of time to do that sort
イ
of
ルマ
thing.
ちゃんがまともな意見を。
Also, note that one now.
もしかしたら床板が外れていた理由はそれかもしれないね。彼女は鎌で自分を刺した後、残った力で凶器を床下に放り投げて処分したんだよ。
床板は凶器の鎌を処分するためにあいつ自身が外したってわけか。
確かにそう考えると納
But
得
why
で
would
き
she
るか
kill
も。
herself?
納得などできん。
Yeah, yeah.
自殺する理由がないではないか。なぜ天国が自殺などするんじゃ。
That and again, the scythe was way off in the distance.
あながち間違いじゃないのかもしれないね。茶柱ちゃんがアンジーちゃんを殺したってやつで。
That's still up for possibility, but regardless.
Could happen.
ほら、茶柱ちゃんとアンジーちゃんってよく夢野ちゃんを取り合って揉めてたでしょ？
Oh my god, if it really happened over a girl, I swear to Christ.
Somehow we don't have that on the list.
そんな積もり積もった思いが茶柱ちゃんを強行に。
You know, in retrospect, it would have been like Tenko's sipping gets her killed. It would have been kind of funny.
結局は両親の呵責に苛まれて彼女は自殺しちゃったんだ。
Don't buy that part.
No. I definitely don't think she killed herself.
If she'd gotten to that point, she would have just admitted it, that she killed Anji.
高齢術中に死んだんだ。
This is what Kaito's about to get to.
自分の死の真相を隠すためだよ。
Or not.
何のために？
この殺し合いゲームで自殺の真相を隠す理由なんて一つしかない
Kill you
よ
all.
ね。みんなを道連れにするためだよ。
道連れ？
彼女は自分の死の真相を隠し、俺らに学級裁判で間違った答えを出させることで。
I don't think this is it at all.
みんなを道連れにしようとしたんだ。つまりこれは一種の無理心中なんだよ。まあ 本当に心中したかった相手は夢野ちゃんだけかもしれないけどさ。
Well, she take down all of the degenerates at the same time.
何を言っておる。天子だってあやつはうちに行ったんじゃ。
I
Remember,
just want to kill everyone else.
Remember, licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets. Also, I want to kill everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Guys, I think I just figured something out.
嘘。
If it is, man, she's a damn good liar, but I don't...
茶柱さんの最後の言葉なんだよ。信じて。
そう簡単に
Well, her last
What,
words
the
were...
ones about killing everyone?
No, no, her last words were, alright, I'll see you later. Which,
さっき
actually,
夢野ちゃん
that's,
は茶柱ちゃんのことをそんなやつじゃないって言って
I
た
don't
けどさ
think she killed herself, I really don't.
Nah.
どうしてそんなことが言えるの？君たちにお互いの何がわかるの？春川ちゃんが人殺しなのを隠していたみたいにまだ隠し事をしているやつだっているはずだよ。この場にいる人を完全に信じることなんて俺らにはできないはずだよ。
Why should we trust you?
Well, he is never taught he should be trusted.
ピュア。
俺らは生の人間同士だ。作り物じゃねえんだぞ。隠し事くらいは当たり前だろうが。問題はそこに悪意があるかどうかだ。
悪意があるかどうかなんていくらでも嘘をつけるよね。
それも当たり前だ。他人のことはいくら考えても分からねえからな。だからこそ自分がどうしてえかだ。自分が信じてえかどうかで決めるしかねえんだよ。裏切られても相手のせいじゃねえ。そいつを信じるって決めた自分のせいだ。俺が春巻きを信じたのもそういう理由だぜ。俺がこいつを信じてって思ったからだ。
Stop calling me Makiro.
かっこつけたところでトレーニング休んだ
Still pissed about that?
にならないからね。
She's never not going to be pissed about that.
なんだよ。
If this guy ends up murdered,
言い過ぎねえか？
that's becoming like the one thing we gotta clear out, right?
まあ桃田ちゃんと俺の話が合わないのは最初から諦めているけど。
Which, again, she initially was like, why the fuck did you drag me here? And then one training session later, she's like, alright, now we have to do this nightly. What the fuck, dude?
ピュアなんて言われたのは初めてだよ。俺みたいな嘘つきがさ。
自分が信じたいかどうか。もううちの思いは天子には届かんわ。それでもあやつは自殺なんてするやつではない。うちはそれを信じたいぞ。
Believe.
ゴンタもだよ。茶柱さんが自殺なんて信じられないもん。
Now who do you believe killed her then?
でも茶柱が自殺だって考えると全てに納得できるのも確かだよ。
それでも茶柱さんを信じろと言うならそれなりの根拠を示してもらいたいね。
分かったよ。根拠を示せばいいんだね。
そんなものがあるの？
うん、もちろんあるよ。だから春川さんも僕を信用してくれないかな。
Depends.
No.
後でそれが
I
間違
would trust
い
this
だった
guy.
と分かったらその時は好きに言ってくれて構わないから。今だけは僕の探偵としての考えを信じてほし
I
い
feel
ん
like
だ。
that'd be Hangman's Gambit.
She's seen your detective work. She knows better. No, that's what someone who's about to kill themselves would say. Right, what part of the
nope,
cards
that's
bullshit are we pulling out now?
Are the cards bullshit? Probably her
やっ
last
ぱり
moments.
自殺の可能性は高いと思う。
彼女はみんなを道連れにするためにその真相を隠そうとしたんだよ。
天子はそんなやつではない。
でも茶柱さんが自殺だとすると高齢術中に死んだ謎は解けるよね。
あいつ自身がこっそり鎌を持ち込んで自分を刺せばいいだけだからな。
最後に彼女は余力を振り絞って鎌を床下に投げ捨てればいいだけ。話の筋は通っているよね。
Doesn't make sense. Either of those last two don't really make any sense.
I feel like it's the through the sickle thing in her last moments, but with her last moments, but I'm not quite sure how that counters it actually.
Yeah.
Well, again, I have to hold it, right?
最後に彼女
There you go.
これで真実を暴く。
Fuck you? Question
茶
mark.
柱さんには鎌を床下に捨てるような余力はなかったはずだよ。だって彼女は即死だったからね。
Trust me, bro.
Yeah, this is where Maki could argue against us, but we have to trust that she won't. Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. This makes sense. I legit forgot about lying. That's an option.
うん。茶柱さんは即死だったよ。僕が調べ。
そうなの、はるかわちゃん。人殺しの専門家の意見も聞かせてくれない？
Opinion is dead AF.
そうだったね。大事なことなのにすっかり忘れてたよ。
Yeah, see, now she's paying it back because we did it for her before and all that.
茶柱は即死だったっけ？私は人殺しの専門家ってだけじゃなくて、相手を即死させる専門家なんだよ。
Now to play a bit Kokichi
そ
on
の
this.
私が間違いないって言ってるんだよ。
Who was so keen on the suicide theory just there?
Mm-hmm.
説得力のある
I hope you're paying attention because I wasn't.
どうやら信じるしかないみたいだよ。
No, what you said makes sense.
No, what I say makes sense. I just wasn't paying attention to actually do anything about it.
つーか、そんな大事なことを忘れてんじゃねえよ。春巻きは後で週一に謝れよ。
You wanna die?
いいんだよ、桃田君。そんな余計なことを言わなくって。とにかく即死だった茶柱さんには凶器を
Yeah,
自分で処分
we gotta remember to think like, okay, they're not gonna get out of this loop. We gotta lie to get out of it. We keep forgetting to think
Yeah.
that.
だとすると彼女が自殺って推理は成立しなくなるよね。
やはりそうじゃったか。天子は自殺するようなやつではなかったか。
Nobody think to argue about the thud sound during the.
よか
Okay.
ったね、
Mm.
梅野さん。では降霊術に参加した皆さんにお聞きします。何か教
Well,
えて
it would be
く
the
ださい。
third.
それが謎を解く糸口になるかもしれません。
Come on, just let me pick the fucking bullet.
降霊術中
It's
に
surely
気にな
on
ったこ
something.
とはありませんでしたか？
気になったことならあるよ。降霊術が失敗したことだ。手順は完璧だったのに失敗するのは
Maybe.
絶対におかしい。
Maybe.
気になったことといえば、
I mean, it failed because she died.
みんなで歌を歌っている最中に何か落ちてきた気がするんだが。
Yes, that.
Yeah, it'll be that.
それより
agree with that.
暗闇が気になるよ。ほんと真っ暗だったよね。俺はろうそくをつける役目だったけど、壁沿いに移動するだけで
Will you
も大
please?
変だったもん。
You see what she said?
No.
She suggested someone could get naked in the darkness. And she got the face that she just suggested that.
Hey, you know.
何か落ちするんだが。
それに賛成だ。
Consent.
Hey.
夢野さんが何か落ちてきたと思ってるのってあの物音のせいだよね。
何か重いものが落ちてきて勢いよく床板にぶつかったような音じゃったが、あれは何が落ちてきた音だったんだ？
What if that was her falling through the floor?
No, god damn it. She got stabbed with the scythe through the floor. I've been saying this for minutes.
空き部屋の天井に落ちてくる。
I'm gonna fucking put a point in it now. I think she was pulled through, stabbed, and shoved back up.
Then how do they get the blood on the fucking cage and the cloth?
Stabby, stabby.
Oh my
I don't know.
god.
あ？気
You're like them.
I will die on this.
でも確かに激しい物音だったね。何かが床板に
If you get a point for that, I get a point if she'll stand through the fucking floor then.
There. You're getting a point for this. Shut up.
It's so obvious though. Like, I don't know why there's an argument about this.
I don't know, because these guys have to argue about things.
Shit, what's the question?
Shut. Wait, do we have one for floorboard?
Maybe.
Yeah. I think it's gotta be the floorboard, isn't it? I think floorboard.
That's the only one that makes any sense. We can try it. Cool.
あの物音って床板が外れたことと関係しているんじゃないかな。だってあの物音も床板が外れたのも同じく暗闇の中で起きたことでしょ。
だが床板が外れただけであんな盛大な音がするかな。
結構な衝撃音だったよね。
逆にそれだけの衝撃があったから床板が外れたって考えられるんじゃない？
おーし、だったら次はそれだ。こういう時こそ俺らみんなで協力して考え
Right,
る
who
ぞ。
headbutted the floorboard?
Select who did it. Who headbutted the floorboard.
Who was a head strong enough to headbutt the floorboard?
あの音からしてかなりの衝撃だとは思うけど。
高齢術に参加し
I
た
don't know
誰
which
か
one he's gonna be.
勢いよく床板を剥がしたとか？
そんなの大した衝撃音にならねえだろ。カゴの上に乗せた木像が落ちたんだ。
Well, no.
What?
木像はずっとカゴに乗ってたんじゃねえのか？
Yeah. Mio's actually talking sensible. Your argument's bad.
下から思いっきり立ち上がったんだよ。
床下には誰もいねえって話だったろ。
誰かが上から勢いよく床板を踏み抜いたんだ。
踏み抜くと外れる床板なんて危ねえな。つうか、なんで俺様がツッコミ役なんだ。
夜の突っ
Well,
込まれ
that
役は下手なの
could
に
have
ね。
happened. Oof.
バカ言ってんじゃねえよ。パンツの中のボールは友達さ。
We can agree with that?
What can we agree with that with?
I don't know.
誰かが上から勢いよく床板を踏み抜いたんだ。
それに賛成だ。
Oh god, we have to agree with that idiot.
He did kind of prove this point, though.
Yeah.
Unintentionally.
そうだ。大間くんの言う通りだ。
And to be fair to him,
床
he
板
did
が
seem to
外
fuck
れたの
himself
は
up in the process.
誰かが踏み抜いたせいだよ。
Which couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
床板は全部ちゃんとはまってたよ。最初に空き部屋に行った時にゴンタが調べたんだ。
最初に調べた時はそうかもしれないけど、僕が捜査中に床下を調べた時は床板を支えている横木が一本だけ切断されていたんだ。
Okay. That positioning wasn't actually clear.
I mean, the big pool of blood from where she got stabbed. I assumed she was on the left side here the whole time.
Look, I'm a fucking idiot, okay? Okay.
Wait.
Did she just get whacked up into the cage?
How's it with... Okay, that would make sense though, that she got stabbed in the back of the neck. Okay. Oh shit. Oh god, that's so long.
Ah. What? Jesus Christ. The seesaw effect.
That's so stupid.
そ
See,
うだ。
that version of Hangman is the best one if they have reasonable words to guess, not fucking
That's the
seesaw
problem
effect.
with it.
Like, what? Just,
Yeah.
you could have lifted up. That would have been perfectly fine.
あ？
Or just seesaw.
Just seesaw would have been fine. I would have accepted that. But seesaw effect is bullshit.
横木が切られていたのは床板の端の部分だったんだ。
See, now this goes way back to me saying, like, wait a minute, how is it through back of the neck if it was from under? Alright. Okay, so...
So this could be somebody in the room then who did this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But they would have just had to position the sickle in the right place, though.
I don't think it was a sickle. I think the sickle was from Angie's, and it was just leftover. Go with your...
what stabbed Tenko?
That's what I'm wondering, too.
Because there was no evidence for anything left in there, and there's no opportunity for it to be discarded.
Well, the only time would have been when Kyo took the cloth off.
Right, but everyone was looking at him.
Yeah, but he could have taken it off while concealing it.
I don't buy that.
真ん中の横木とカゴの縁が支点となってテコの要領で茶柱さんの下の床板が跳ね上がるんだ。
Yeah, the cloth wasn't cut, so it was...
It was inside, and the blood is on the top of the cage, which makes sense.
That is the question, though. Where is this fucking blade?
Yeah.
確かにシーソーみてえだけどよ。茶柱の体を跳ね上げてどうすんだ？
それじゃあ茶柱を殺すことはできねえぞ。あいつを殺した凶器は鎌なんだからな。
でもこのシーソーの仕掛けを使えばカゴの中の茶柱さんを鎌で殺すことが可能になるんだよ。
Did they like hold it underneath the thing for a second and then ditch it? In the hole in the corner?
茶柱さんを殺すためにシーソーの仕掛けを利用
That
した
seems
と
to
す
be
ると
clutching a bit.
Yeah.
重要なのは鎌を仕掛けてあった場所だ。
Inside the cage.
Yeah.
Well, top of the cage, I guess.
Well, or between the victim and the floorboard. Or top of the cage. Either of those two will work, actually, to be fair.
そうだ。
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna say that. You're right, either would work, but again, back of the neck, so that means they launched her up and she got stabbed when she got launched up.
Yeah.
How did they hide that?
And then make it disappear into the underneath.
So there's another sickle inside the... So I was right, there is a blade inside the goddamn statue. How did it get through the cloth? I don't understand that.
Yeah, given everyone saw this being set up. Did it?
まあ、あの木造くらいの重さがあれば問
I
題
don't
な
know,
く
this
固定
seems
で
so...
きたはずだよ。
doesn't feel right.
No. Because surely we would have found the sickle once we're taking everything off.
This just
跳ね上がった
doesn't
茶
set
柱
right.
さんの体は
Yeah.
鎌の刃が仕掛けられた鉄かごの底に押し付けられて
Yeah. All this makes sense, but the blade, that's what doesn't make sense.
その鎌の刃
It
が
makes
突
sense
き刺さって
if,
しまうんだ。
like, 4 other people, sorry, at least 3 other people didn't see this whole thing get set up and
Yeah.
actively set it up themselves.
鎌の刃は15センチ程度しかないから。
This would be an explanation to how Anji got killed,
足りない
I
って
think.
話だったけど。
Yeah.
Because there would have been no other witnesses to this being set up.
それを補うためのシーソーの仕掛けなんだね。
鎌を被害者に近づけるのではなく、被害者の方を鎌に近づけるとは、まさに逆転の発想ですね。
It's a really cool idea, but seriously, still,
How did they get there?
the blade is still not right, yeah.
But what if this isn't actually an explanation of how Tenko got killed?
I know what you're saying, but...
Yeah. But it doesn't obviously then explain how Tenko got killed.
How did they get Anji to do that?
Hey, Atua wants you to take part in the seance. Okay, thanks, bye.
なるほど。名付けてシーソー殺人事件か。
Old-fashioned?
That is that
って
thing?
なんだよ。 シーソー殺人
She just realized what she
めちゃくちゃ
said.
な殺し方ありかよ。
めちゃくちゃだからいいんだよ。これは殺し合いゲームなんだよ。逃げ延びるためには普通の
What I don't understand though is why the killer would do both. Why would they bother killing Tenko also?
Yeah.
まあそういう意味では犯人も頑張ったよ。つまらなくはないと思
I
う
do
よ。
think you're right. This is how Angie's worked out, but Tenko's is not.
ほんと夢野さんもやってくれるよね。
あ
そうなんでしょ。このシーソー殺人を仕組んだ犯人って君でしょ。
なんでそうなる
Come on, give me a point.
この計画を実行できたのが彼女しかいない
I
か
don't
ら
believe
だ。
that. No.
No, it could have been you.
夢のさん
You're
し
the
か
most
ない
sus
って
here, actually.
どうして
Well, we know it wasn't us. Could have been Himiko.
Alright.
Could have been Kiyo. Technically, could have been Kikuchi, but why would he reveal that all of them had cuts under the floorboard then?
だって
Yeah.
このシーソー
I mean, he
殺
could
人
just
を
be
実
fucking
行
around.
す
That's
る
the kind of
に
thing
は
he does.
犯人は事前に現場で準備をしておく必要があるんだよ。
床下の横木を切っておくことですね。
But we know all of them were cut.
その上で犯人は被害者をその仕掛けがある部屋におびき寄せなければならない。夢野さん。
I'm still kind of upset though, because in the end, Tenko did get killed for basically no reason. She did not need to die here.
No. Like, once again, if
They're
the
doing
killer
the same
is-
thing that they kind of did last time. Yeah, assuming it's the same
Yeah.
person.
they've done something incredibly fucking stupid and out there that otherwise this is pretty much perfect crime, right? Because you would have never gone under the room and never found any clue that Anji was not killed in the air,
You
in
know-
the art room.
It was Kiyo, because he thought the seance would work and Angie would reveal it.
And that's why he killed Tenko?
Yes.
Why suggest a seance at all?
I don't know.
'Cause that's how you avoid that. You just don't suggest a seance.
Maybe I was trying to distract them from the main scene or
夢
something?
野だったな。
Could be. It could be use another murder as the distraction.
I don't think... yeah, I guess.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That would make a lot more sense though if the method used wasn't the same as what potentially killed Anji.
By the way, I have a hard time believing Himiko's even large enough to be able to lift Tenko on the other side of the board. I know she has torque on her side, but still.
Yeah,
あれだけアピールしていた
agree
上
with
で
that.
高齢術の文献も研究教室に置きっぱなしでしたからね。
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
そしてこの犯行計画を思いついた夢野さんは先にシーソーの仕掛けを作っておき
She only suggested the middle room after, I believe Kiyo suggested one of the 3 empty rooms.
僕が高齢術をやろうと言い出した
Yes, which is the bit he's skipping over
迷わ
immediately.
ず真ん中の空き部屋
Now,
を
when are we going
提
to
案
prove
した
that all rooms are prepared for this bullshit and
Yes.
we swing it back
Guys,
at him?
let's just, yeah.
夢野さん黙ってないで答えなよ君が真ん中の空き部屋を選んだのは罠を仕掛けた部屋に僕らをおびき寄せるためなんでしょうそして君がその罠で茶柱さんを殺したんでしょ
どうなんだよブス。てめえがあの動物を殺したのかよ。
Hey, she was not a twat. Was she? I actually don't know what a twat actually is.
General idiot insult.
I wouldn't call her a twat.
待ってよ
She's not the smartest, but she's not a twat.
夢野さんが犯
I
人な
always
わけ
kind
な
of
いよ
inferred it as like aggressively stupid.
It's more than just
でしたら
stupid.
反論してください。
It's
そう
also
しない
just
と
an.
議論が進まないじゃないですか。
なあ魔法でも何でも構わねえから
It's
よ
an. It's.
反論
I
がある
think
なら言っ
it's
て
a
くれ
slightly nicer way over here of calling someone a dickhead.
Okay.
Slightly nicer.
She's definitely not a twat then.
聞いとらんわ。
Okay.
Caught you on a lie.
んどい。うちは
Like, I'm going
も
home.
う疲れてしまったわ。
You can't, that's the problem.
アンジーも死んで。
Well, that's why I killed her, so I could go home. Wait, should have said that.
どうしてうちだけ、しかもよりにもよってあやつらを
No one's
殺
saying he
した
killed
のだと
Andre.
疑われて、もう心底めんどくなってしまったわい。
夢野さん。
お主らの好きにせえ。うちを犯人にしたければ勝手にすればいい。
I don't think that's gonna work out.
やる気のない参加者がいるとゲームがどっちらけになるんだけ
She
ど。
didn't do it, she's not into it enough.
そういう問題じゃなくってさ。
You know who is into this? Miyu.
まさか諦めるなんて言わねえよな。
夢野さん諦めちゃダメだよ。
この裁判には俺様の命だってかかってんだぞ。分かってんの？
うるさい。うちはもう疲れたと言ったじゃろ。
I'm gonna go take a nap.
これ以上
But you just had the
面倒
recess to do
なの
that.
は嫌じゃ。そこまでして。
I don't think the recess is
しな
canon.
くてもいいわい。
No.
何言ってやがんだ。てめえがここで諦めちまったら。
まあ心配しなくても大丈夫だよ。
Oh, he totally did it. He totally
明
did
らかにみんなを誘導できたのは夢野さんだけだし、彼女が犯人なのは間違いないんじゃないかな。
そんなはずないよ。夢野さんが茶柱さんを殺すはずがな
I
い。
either made a grave error or my gut actually was right for once.
今までの彼女を見ていればわ
It's
かる。
kind of looking like your gut might be right
夢野
here.
さんはそんな人じ
My
ゃない。
gut many minutes ago.
それに夢のみたいな抜けたやつにこんな複雑な犯行が可能と
Big
は思え
fucking
ないんだけど。
Not wrong though.
私も夢野さんは犯人じゃないと思う。
Maki's reasoning that she's too stupid to do it.
とりあえず
Maki's reason is probably
本当に
right.
他の可能性はねえのか考えてみると
I just
しよ
don't
うぜ
think she would. Like, why would she?
Exactly. Doesn't make any sense.
無駄だと思うけど。
わからないよ。諦めずに考えれば新しい真実が見えるかもしれないし。だから夢野さん、まだ諦めないでよ。
Immediately gives up.
It's so hard to not like Gonta, isn't it? Such
Yeah.
a good dude.
He's dying next chapter, isn't he?
Probably. See, even though you and I know what we need to say here, it's like, well, all of them are booby trapped.
Yeah.
Bloody Kokichi.
高齢術をあの部
Yeah.
屋でやること
Should,
に
can
な
we
った
just
の
put this
は
fucking bed now?
夢野さんが選んだからだよ。
誰かに誘導された可能性もあるよね。
なぜ夢野さんは3つの空き部屋の中から
Yep, here
真
it
ん
comes.
中の部屋を選んだのか。君がそこに罠を仕掛けたからでしょ。
Well, no.
本当に罠はあの部屋にしかなかったの。
Ah.
他の部屋にもあったかも。
Yep, that surely is it. Come on. Yep,
それに賛成だ。
Hey! I love
our
Gonta.
guy.
Gonta's such a... Dude, there's too many bros in this game, man.
ゴンタ君の言う通りだよ。
Included Mio somehow.
罠があったのは
Miyu
真ん中の空き部屋だけじゃないんだ。
is complicated.
本当にそうなの？
それは大間君がよく知っているはずだよ。
We're so fucked. Oh, he did it. I thought I had to do that.
何の話？
君は犯行現場の隣の空き部屋を調べている時に同じように踏み抜ける床板を見つけたんだよね。
まあ見つけたっていうか、単に床板を踏み抜いてこけた
And
だ
it's
けなん
kind
だ
of
けど
finding
ね
it.。It's aggressively finding
待
it.
って。隣の空き部屋にも踏み抜ける床板があったってことは
I
さ。
would bet money the other room was the same way.
犯人は真ん中の空き部屋だけではない。
And
三つの
Kyo's the one who drew the circle, so he would know where to place the stone and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you'd have to be very precise with your positioning.
犯人が部屋を選ぶ
And he even went to the
必
effort
要
of
はなくなるね。
using a physical marker to position the person's head.
Yeah.
むしろ部屋を選ばせたのは犯人の罠だったんだ。部屋を選んだやつが怪しく見えるようにな。
This is going. This is going like. This is going like how it did for you and Kirumi, right? You just had a gut feeling it was Kirumi because she was the only one that could set it up. I did the same fucking thing. I just doubted myself in the middle for a bit.
そっか、なるほど。僕らはまんまと犯人に踊らされてしまったんだね。
特におめえがな。
でもこれで夢野さんだけが疑われる理由はなくなったよね。
Technically, she's not off the hook.
ねえ夢野さん、思い出してよ。茶柱。
I'm gonna kill them all, damn it. It's over for all y'all motherfuckers. I swear it. Okay, maybe not those words.
Now, I'm pretty sure her actual words were "hold my beer."
Hold my beer. Sorewachigawa. There's no way Tenko would ever drink. Then we have a sword debate.
Which ends with, you didn't know the real Tenko.
It ends with Monokuma butting in and be like, you guys are complete fucking idiots. I'm killing all of you anyway.
Hooray. This game's only 3 chapters long.
That'd be funny.
That's why it's V3.
I do think it's really dumb they called it Anime 3 and this V3. I get why they did it, but it's like confusing to people.
You're saying a Japanese franchise had confusing naming? I'm shocked.
Yeah, this is just
Hibiko's just gonna off herself on that news.
そうじゃな。確かにその通りじゃ。ここでうちが投げ出してしまっては、アンジーとテンコに申し訳がたたん。
そうだよ。だから一緒に頑張ろうよ。
わかったぞ。もう面倒いなどというのはやめじゃ。
Yeah, time to fuck shit up.
うちはもう諦めん。
Starting with you, Kimil.
生き残るためにお主らと共に戦うぞ。
Maki, get him. You don't tell me twice.
いえ、全員というわけにはいきません。この中には敵である黒も潜んでいますからね。
Okay, most of you.
相変わらず空気の読めねえ発言だな。
Yeah, the only one who could have done it was the one who made the circle, which we all know who that was. I don't know about the motive yet, but yeah, it had to have been him.
Blood for the blood gods? I don't know.
Oh, really, little old me?
新宮寺君、君じゃないの？
え？何の話？
Okay. I would like to plead something.
もちろん、茶柱さんを殺した犯人だよ。
But what if he didn't do the other one?
どうして僕を疑うの？
Does it have something to do with believing the resurrection would work and all that shit? And he's just a freak that would believe. I don't know.
あの魔法陣を書いた君が犯人だ
I
と
see
し
what you're
か
saying.
考えられないんだよ。
How the blade got there is irrelevant. Yeah.
どうなんだ、新宮寺。
Even though it does leave a bit of a minor question mark over the whole thing. You feel much better if you could nail that one down.
Yeah.
何がおかしいんですか？
なるほどと思ってさ。
What if, and hear me out,
今まで黒になった人たちはこんな気持ちだったんだね。とてもいい経験になったよ。
いい経験って。
Wait, did he just do it for the lels?
oh my god.
あれよりそろそろ観念したらどうじゃ。
Shit aside.
どう、新宮寺君。何か反論があるなら言って。
君の推理は虚構だよ。
Alright, well, I mean, he objects. Alright, know the drill.
じゃあせっかくだから反論しておこうかな。
No idea what's going on. Don't worry.
本当はどうでもいいんだけど、ちょっ
Oh,
と
fuck
した
you.
記念にね。
I mean, he's gonna bring up how this doesn't prove Angie's in any way.
さあ、
Yeah, which it
犀原
doesn't.
君の才能を
むしろ鎌の設置と回収の両方ができたのは新宮寺君だけなんだ。君は鉄かごを白い布で覆う際に凶器の設置と回収をしたんだ。白い布を鉄かごにかぶせるときなら
I
みんなから隠
guess.
すように鎌を設置できるし、
Okay. I thought it had a really long handle though, but alright.
Yeah.
同じように鎌を回収するときも白い布と一緒に外せばいいだけ。
Again, then why does it end up underneath? Unless, as you've been saying, the one
あとは
in the
死
room
体が
underneath
発
was
見
the
さ
one
れ
who
て
killed
騒然と
Angie.
なっている隙に鎌をこっそり床の隙間から床下に落とせ。
素晴らしい、大正解。
I'm so proud of you.
Okay.
He's so proud of us.
We did a thing.
正解って。
Well, he
じゃあ
kind of just
てめえは
did,
認め
didn't
んだな。
Yeah.
せっかくの手の込んだトリックもバレてしまってはただの徒労だね。
やはりお主なんじゃな。お主が天子を殺したんじゃな。
What if Monokuma
謝
executes
っ
this
て
guy
も
anyway?
許してもらえないよね。夢野さんは殺してしまいたいほど僕が憎いよね。
Yeah, kinda.
お仕置きで僕を殺せれば少しは気が晴れるだろうけど。
Probably. Yeah.
Did he not kill Angie?
残念ながら
He may not
そ
have.
れは不可能なんだ。だって僕に投票したところで僕を含めた白全員が全滅するだけだからね。
あ
Which would make sense if he did kill
そうだ
Angie.
よ。
What are you talking about, Kyo?
まだわからないの？
Yeah, the Angie thing.
僕が茶柱さんを殺してしまったのは事実だけど、そんなことは今回の学級裁判においては無意味なんだよ。
Okay.
無意味じゃと。
So I get 1 point because he killed Tenko.
Uh-huh.
I will also get another point because he was a murderer.
Correct.
So now I got at least 2 points, so that's good.
Yeah.
But there's still like another 3 or 4 up in the air, so.
そっか。モノクマの追加ルールのことだね。
Also, can we safely say Tenko was killed in the cage?
Given you just admitted to it, yes, we can now.
Okay, so that's 3 points. Anyway, continue on.